Hello, welcome back to day 26 of the 30-day movie challenge, where I have to record this separately because I, like the idiot, should have actually read to see if this was the correct date, because I had already finished filming this and I was just about to film day 27 when I was like, oh, let me just get the correct question, for this. And I looked, I was like, oh, the one that I just filmed, I said it was day 25. It's actually day 26. So welcome back to day 26 of the 30-day movie challenge, where today's question is a movie with the greatest twist. So I'm not going to go refilm all of this again, so you're going to have to, I'm going to stitch this together, so enjoy the rest of this video. Anyway, today's question is, so I should have read it before I started filming this, but something about the biggest plot twist in a movie. And I struggled with this one because I'm like, okay, I know there's the one from The Sixth Sense, but I haven't seen that film, so I can't really, use that as my pick because I haven't seen the film. And so I was like, okay, let me check out some. I looked up, best movies, greatest movies with twists in it, and I went on, clicked onto every different article, read the title of the movie, was like, haven't seen that, haven't seen that, haven't seen that, haven't seen that, and I was like, okay. I went through 5 different 10 or 20 lists, and like, fuck, I really don't have a pick for this. Because obviously the one that I probably could have used being, the one from Empire Strikes Back. Technically I've already used Star Wars when I talked about, the greatest villain being Darth Vader from those 4 movies. So I'm like, well, I can't really pick that one. So then it was funny enough, of all places, a BuzzFeed article. Yeah, remember those? BuzzFeed, when that dominated the internet in the early 2010s. They had an article. I was just scrolling, and I was like, again, same issue. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I forgot about that one. And so that's why my answer, again, nearly 3 minutes into this, is the twist ending for Final Destination 5. That being the twist ending that this is a prequel to the first film, because this film ends where the first film begins. And I was like, that's it. That's going to be my answer, because I love the Final Destination franchise. I made this well known because I have reviewed, the only 2 that I haven't actually reviewed on this channel, funny enough, is the Final Destination and Final Destination 5. I just haven't gotten around to that yet, but I probably will this October. And then, of course, last month, I went to see Final Destination Bloodline because I was so hyped for that film and absolutely loved it. Which that's actually going to be a little spoiler here. That Final Destination Bloodline is going to appear as an option for one of these. But yeah, because I love the Final Destination franchise. It took me until, like, I was familiar with it as a kid, where I seen bits of the first one. I remember seeing a death scene where some guy gets his head decapitated after the railroad scene, and then of course the ending. That's what I remember the most from a kid when I seen it on RTE. But then it wasn't until one time they were advertising that they were going to play Final Destination 3, and I was watching the trailers that they were playing for. I was like, oh, that seems interesting. And so I recorded it, I watched it, and I loved it. And for the longest time, Final Destination 3 was my favorite of the 5 films. But obviously that's changed with Bloodlines. So then I went back and watched 1 and 2, and then I finally watched 4. And then I think we rented Final Destination 5. And that's how I saw it. I think I rented this from Exhibition. I know this says rental copy, but this isn't. I never owned it on physical until I started collecting them, collecting movies. And so yeah, that's why Final Destination 5 is going to be my pick because I was genuinely surprised at that twist ending. And I know a lot of people were. A lot of people did not expect that coming. Um, and that's why, in my opinion, it is one of the greatest movie twists of all time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your pick is in the comments down below because I'm pretty sure your pick is something that I have not seen. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all here back again tomorrow for day 26.